scooch over.
No, I'm not scooching over tonight. You're always trying to get me to scooch over.
Yeah, so you're in the frame. Now you have a light that blows out the background.
Boom. Blowing out the background. It's the worst introduction ever.
I know, it's your introduction.
I'm a guest. Well, back at it. Like we never left. Another edition of Sports Talk with Chris and James. Some of the things that we're going to get into tonight are Bryce Harper. Some folks are saying Bryce is back. Bryce never left. People are a little dramatic. It's he had a few game hitting slump. He wasn't, performing at the plate, but that's okay. It's just what are we in May? This isn't football. This is baseball.
Some would say he sucks.
No. Some would say that, and some are stupid. Some don't know baseball. But yeah, he's back. He's hot again. Things are going well for the Phillies. They just had a nice sweep of the Rockies as we head into this game tonight with the Cubs. Not looking so good, but there's a lot of game left to be played there. So if any of you guys are out there and you want to leave a comment or to just generally have questions about something, feel free to put it over there somewhere, or there, or there, or there, or wherever it is. It's here. So,
use the chat box.
What else is going on, James?
Game of Thrones ended last night.
Yes, that was very disappointing. Very disappointing. Unsports related topic, but I was very disappointed by the end of Game of Thrones. I guess we can't talk about it. That could be a spoiler alert.
No, we could talk about it.
Oh, we could talk about it.
The internet was talking about it. It was a piece of shit.
All right. This is not the type of conversation that we have on my guest show. But I didn't like that the dragon burnt the throne. That was the coolest part of the whole event for me, was the Game of Throne, the Iron Throne. I will not lie, I wanted to sit upon the Iron Throne, but not have to do all the killing and risk my life in such a manner. That was a letdown, and I get it, but I don't have to like it. So, moving on. Something I'm personally very excited about this weekend, NCAA Lacrosse weekend. Let's see, we have Penn State going against Yale. Unfortunately, Penn University fell short of the Penn State-Penn University matchup in that next round. And then it's Virginia versus Duke on the other side. And that'll be on Saturday, and Monday they'll play for a national championship. Sunday, Cabrini is playing for the D3 championship at 4 o'clock. I don't remember who they're playing.
Where's Villanova?
Villanova's not playing in this.
Why not?
They're not involved. Didn't make it this year. Not a good year for the Wildcats as far as the tournament goes. But I do have my Villanova National Championship shirt on from a couple years ago, or maybe last year, to represent. Moving forward into the NHL playoffs, refs, it's not looking good for you guys. The Zebras, the Stripes. You keep giving the Sharks the games. You gave them that horrible 5-minute major unreleasable penalty against, who was it? The Vegas Golden Knights. Game 7. Barely was a cross-check. The guy fell. He was back on his skates. You gave that game away. Now, the Golden Knights, they should have stopped. They let the goals in ultimately, but no good. No good. Then the refs were some more controversial calls. against in the Blues series. Definitely was a what we call in the business a hand pass. We all saw it. Somehow you didn't. A lot of sticks getting slammed after the game. Not good. 6 refs in total have been suspended for the rest of the playoffs or no longer available to ref games because of that. Bad. Not good.
So what did they do?
They called a 5-minute penalty in the first series on a call that may have just, if anything, been a 2-minute cross-check penalty. That led to San Jose scoring several goals, changing the complexity of the game. And even though the Golden Knights tied it up in the last, I believe, minute of the game, sent it to overtime, momentum. It had swung. It's all downhill from there.
How are your Blues?
They're not my Blues. They're just the team I'm rooting for. Because Boston. Can't stand you. I can't even see a Patriots jersey in the street without wanting to spit on the ground. My loving girlfriend gets very embarrassed. But if I see a Celtics hat in Philadelphia, I have to go back to Boston. No good. I'm just tired of it. I think it was 2 years in the last decade that Boston, one of their teams, has not at least reached the finals. I believe that was 2014 and 2016. Every other year, they've had at least one team in the finals. I'm a hater. I do admit it. I don't mind dynasties, but a whole city dynasty with the rival we have with Boston, it's getting to be nauseating. Insert the throw up emoji. I can't handle it anymore. It's no good. But really, F Boston. I mean that.
Whoa. There's oh, it's your show. Never mind.
I censored. See? Censored. Forget Boston.
I don't.
See? So, but yeah, St. Louis is playing tomorrow night. They're up 3-2. Again, they should have had the series in the bag. But they're up 3-2, looking to close out before they can hopefully reach the Stanley Cup. They don't have a Stanley Cup yet. I'd like to see them get it. I definitely would like to see Boston not get it. And San Jose, I really have no problem with you other than I don't think I want the Stanley Cup in California as a hockey fan. Cold weather states. I want to see parades of several, tens of thousands of people. You guys win the cup, I think there's about 8,000 people, and half of them are just confused trying to get to work.
I thought you were talking about Phoenix. I was like, San Jose is in Phoenix. Is in Arizona. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's California.
That's Arizona. Phoenix,
yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
See, this is also a geography lesson here, folks. Don't forget about it. NBA draft. LeBron. I feel like he tampers.
Got drafted?
No. Well, he got drafted several years ago. But I feel like it's just a coincidence that, I don't know, wherever he's going to end up or is at, they always sneak their way up into the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right after he left, they got, I think, the next 2 first-round picks. Now, the Lakers, they had a very low percentage of getting the first pick. They were projected to be around the 10th, 12th pick, something like that. Don't quote me. My facts are sometimes shaky here. But there they go. 4th pick in the draft.
Why?
Because it's LeBron.
What? LeBron what?
LeBron. It's the Illuminati theory for me. LeBron, whatever, it's like in the background. I feel like there's something he's doing in the background to shift things in his favor.
What, some shady shit?
I don't think it's shady. I just think things are happening that are kind of like,
shady.
Make you say, as the popular early 90s would say, things to make you go,
See, that's why this usually goes here.
No. This is just fine. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to see what I saw on the chat screen.
The triple doink.
So, from LFB, hey, it's me, with an underscore in there, says, not sure if it's better to ignore it or acknowledge the triple doink. Well, it was actually a quadruple doink. And for those that don't know, James.
I don't know.
That was the Kawhi Leonard shot at the end of Game 7 on Mother's Day to eliminate your Philadelphia 76ers, as they say in the biz.
Oh, was that did we just do the pregame show?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
then we're going to get into that was the recap, and now we're going to do the here's what we're doing.
You're ruining the flow here. So, yeah, quadruple doink. It happened. Personally, I'm not that upset about it because we all know my lack of affection for Brett Brown and his half-court offenses. And I feel like Brett Brown lost that game for us in large part. Joel Embiid should have been down on the block in the paint, earning his money, getting some easy buckets right at the end to cement that game away. I don't even think that series should have went 7. But hey, this is where we're at. Evidently, Jimmy Butler just bought I believe, $6 or $8 million house about 2 miles from here, so in Ambler, Pennsylvania. So who knows? Maybe he'll be staying. Big topic, big topic. Rumor mill, rumor alert. You got a button for rumor alert?
Nope. No, put your face really close to it and do that.
Rumor alert. Looks like Ben Simmons could be traded for LeBron James over the summer. I am not a fan of this move. I did explain the triple doink. It was a quadruple doink. Oh, okay. All right. So for a lot of Sixers fans out there, not me, because of the things I've just mentioned about Brett Brown and how he already had lost that game for me and the series for me for several things that he called, plays he called, and formations he called before the quadruple doink. But yes, it was one of those shots that will be iconic. Hopefully we can have the Raptors lose in short order, and this isn't a season where they win the championship where this play would go down in history for them. It could just be a nice little footnote for their season, but for our Philadelphia 76ers, it was anything but positive. It was the heart-ripping anguish of when you have someone you really cared for say to you, we need to talk.
Who said that?
It's just in general. We need to talk. It's never like,
no.
We need to talk about like getting puppies and Slurpees.
No, you just talk.
Right. That's why the we need to talk is not good. And the quadruple doink Sixers elimination shot at the buzzer. I believe that was, if I recall this stat correctly, that was the first and only time. Well, I guess if it was the first and only, well, could have happened since. The first time that a team has been eliminated on a buzzer beater in regulation in the playoffs history of the NBA. Bam, 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 bam.
Philadelphia making waves again.
Philadelphia making history for all the wrong reasons. That is a fact. So yes, a lot of pain, a lot of agony, a lot of people upset about that. But again,
Laura, call into the show.
No.
Yes.
What else we got on tap here?
Oh, there you go.
Hit the button.
It should go more time.
You just gotta do it like this.
I'm trying to. I gotta get the soundboard set up. Let's see.
These are terrible.
I just picked a bunch of them.
Different type of show.
Oh, wait, that's the one. Oh,
James.
here you go. This is for the Sixers. Losers.
Yeah, they lost. That's a loss.
So what did they need to do? When did they turn and lose the game?
That game, pretty much when Brett Brown was announced as their coach.
But he's been the coach.
Bam, 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 bam. Exactly. I was personally out at Mother's Day dinner, so I did not get to see the entirety of the game, but I did see the final 12 minutes, and I did see Brett Brown again not have Joel Embiid in the paint. I did see them come out of a timeout and have a 24-second violation, which might happen in middle school basketball, but should never happen in the NBA. But I digress. The most exciting thing to come out of the Warriors Trailblazers series is everyone waiting on pins and needles to see what
What was going on
Seth
with that?
and Steph Curry's parents would wear each night. So for you people that don't know, James, Seth and Steph Curry are two brothers that play in the NBA, and they are playing in the finals of the Western
The
Conference.
guy's name is Steph.
You really have no clue what's going on with this, do you?
No, I don't.
So they're playing each other, and the parents are in agony to try to figure out who they're going to support. They flipped a coin
The
on
one
the
who gives
first
them the
night.
most money.
You're just listening. They flipped a coin on the first night to see who's going to wear what. What they ultimately did was they had jerseys made that were cut in half. One team on the back, one team on the front. Another night they had quarter zip shirts with both logos on the chest.
I was going to say, which son's name did they have on the back?
Zing. And then they had other nights that they wore hats that were cut in half, half and half logoed. So, general parent stuff, trying to play both sides of the fence, but they have a favorite. It's probably the one that's won 3 out of the last 4 NBA titles.
Which one bought him a car?
James. So, that's what the exciting thing has come out of that series. Also, the Bucks Raptors series. The thorn in my side for the whole thing is Drake, the rapper.
Why is he playing basketball?
He's not. He is a curse and a curmudgeon. And the night when he wears any team's jersey, they lose. So if you see him,
Time to kill him.
if you see him, he's never wearing Raptors gear anymore. But on Game 7, he wore our Philadelphia 76ers shorts. And they're saying it was a reverse curse. And he's just always there yapping. He's like a little dog that just yap, 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 yap. All bark, no bite.
Is it because he's a bitch?
It's because he's all bark, no bite.
Aren't most rappers just all bark?
No. So that is what I could really like. If I could do without Boston winning, Toronto winning, that is really what I'm going for, because they're the two teams that are a stone in my claw, if you will, as they say.
How'd you get a stone in your claw?
It's a saying, James. It's a saying. So that is what I had to bring to the table tonight. This was my portion of the event.
Your portion of the event. You are the event. It's your show.
Well, I'm more of a guest on your show. Is the way I
give
see
you
it.
your own. You have your own channel, your own intro, and everything. Eventually. Sports chat with Coach Chris. There you go.
I feel like it's time to bring this meeting to a close.
No. We have a special event. We're gonna play a game with you.
You hosting this, or are you
Yes.
just saying random words?
No. Trust me, I'm saying a lot of random words. But hopefully that works. What did you push? You don't
Nothing.
know. You don't know what any of those buttons do. Do you?
Yes, I do. I know exactly what they do. I can read. I'm literate.
Yeah, but let's not go crazy.
Mic on, mic off.
Yeah, but I don't know if that really works actually.
Signing off is what I'm about to do.
Nope. Where's the other button? Shit.
I don't know how to turn this thing off, or I already would have. Because this is not good programming right now.
Well, no, we will vamp a little bit.
I'm leaving in a little bit.
Okay. Well, you didn't give the update on your lacrosse team.
Don't do that. That doesn't happen here.
What's the other thing that's going on?
Nothing. The good life. That's what's going on.
Well, you could do your sign off and everything if you want.
Well, it's been real. Talk to you later. We're getting better. This is not good yet, but it could be worse.
You push the end button.